checking myself out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the second video in my solo trip series. This time I'm gonna take you to Colorado, specifically Denver and Boulder. Boulder was very unintentional. I initially planned to do a 4-day trip to Denver because it's a city. I'm a city girl, same thing. And then ended up going to Boulder as well, and that was really worth it. This trip was super last minute. I bought the ticket to the Airbnb 3 months ahead of time and I forgot to buy the flight tickets. There was no plan to film using my vlogging camera, so I have a lot of clips that'll be vertical that I filmed on my phone because I just thought I'll keep it chill, casual. Also, I did not know it was gonna snow. I was prepared to go into, I guess, like decent weather, but it ended up snowing. So it snowed on the first day, there was rain on the second day, and bright sunshine on the third day. I'm looking into my phone because I'm going through all of my photos and videos to take you through what my day looked like. All the prices will be on the screen. Overall, my trip was under $750. I think my biggest expenses were, as usual, flights and Airbnb. And then I also splurged a little bit here and there on like food. But I think the best part about traveling solo is when they see a solo girl or boy, I don't know, but when you walk into a bar, when you walk into a restaurant, they end up giving you like a free drink, or they'll give you a free dessert or like a free entree maybe. But yeah, it's really fun because you just walk around and you get free food sometimes. So first day, took a flight to Denver. It was a 4 to 5 hour flight. I took a bus to Union Station, which is right in the center of the city. Public transport is pretty good in Denver because I did commute a lot by train. Train was only to the airport and back both ways. And I took the bus in the city if I was traveling between Denver and another city in Colorado. Checked into my Airbnb. It was really cute. I love their system. I'm gonna insert some videos here of the tour. Pretty much chilled in my room the first day. Kind of prepped what I wanted to do over the next few days. Also, I reached pretty late. It was a bunk bed situation. There were 6 girls in a room. First day, again, insert pictures of the snow. But this was the first time I was experiencing snow like as an adult. I know like growing up, we went to like Manali, Shimla, and we saw snow there. Started off, I walked a little bit, came across a coffee shop. What is this coffee shop called?
Hello, it's editing Neha. I have no idea what was happening with my camera. This was the first time I was like keeping my camera still and filming, but I missed a lot that has happened. I have videos, so I'm just gonna play this in the back as I like take you through my day. But the coffee shop that I went to was called Ghibli. Right after that, walked around the city. Took a bus from Denver to Broomfield to go to Mama Lolita's Mexican restaurant. It was on Pau Denver's feed, so I really wanted to check it out. And then I decided to go to the milk market. You just have a bunch of like restaurants that you can go to, small shops here and there. And right after that, I went to a bar, which is now continued in the story. So,
and I wanted to just go check out a bar. Again, this is a Pau Denver recommendation. I think they have really good recommendations, so you guys should definitely check out. If you just type Pau _ the name of your city, just hope that they have a page. It's kind of like SF Bucket List. But the bar that I checked out is called Ghost Donkey. Insert photos and videos. Again, I got like drinks on the house. Because I wasn't super hungry after my lunch. I just got a drink and snacks, and that was it for technically day 1, but like also day 2 if we count the previous day. Next day, I decided to make my way to Boulder and check it out. So in the morning, I just grabbed a coffee on the go to Amante Coffee. Took the bus to Boulder. Ended up hanging out with one of my dad's friends, and Auntie was super nice. She was nice enough to show me around Boulder. We just walked around their neighborhood, and we went to Estes Park. We wanted to check out Rocky Mountain National Park, but because of heavy snow, it was closed. So we just went around the area. We drove how much ever we could have driven. And I saw elks for the first time. We also went to the Boulder Mountain Park. That's where I checked out Boulder Flatirons. I don't know if you can, yeah. And then we drove up and we hiked a little bit to the top. The view was so pretty. I also saw CU Boulder, the university. And I just think some of these buildings are so pretty, especially coming from like a campus that's relatively newer. And then we just stopped by, it's not called Arabian Tea House, but it was a tea house. Really, really pretty aesthetic architecture. And we also walked around in the city center, and I picked up some souvenirs and chocolates for my friends. That was it for day 3. Day 4, we decided to go to Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater. A lot of people have had their concerts there. It's really pretty. Long walks, like it's all red. And then I just looked up things to do and came across Coors brewery tour. Turns out they have over 200 beers under their name, like you wouldn't even know. Coors Light, is it Keystone Light, Blue Moon? Yeah, that's kind of all that I know, but isn't that so cool that take the bus and go check out the factory and stuff? So yeah, just walked around, tasted some beer, got some souvenirs. I think it was really cool. I think I was done by this around like 3 p.m. and then I decided to take a bus back. Super hungry by this time. Ended up stopping at the first place that I saw. It's called Mellow Mushrooms. I was just such a huge fan of the menu. I was also a huge fan of them because it was all on the house. I got pizza, I got a drink, and then again just walked around the city and went back and checked into my hostel. The next day was a half day because I was taking a flight midday, and I kind of just wanted to finish any other like touristy spots that I left out. So really wanted to check out the Denver Art Museum. Again, first stop, coffee. I went to Novo Coffee Roasters. Who doesn't love spending $8 on coffee and journaling and taking a video of themselves? Went to the Denver Museum. I eat? I just got Taco Bell on the way back because I was so hungry and I just wanted to go home. But yeah, that was the end to my trip. And auntie taking a picture of my Baze bag. Sponsor me, Baze. What did I learn from this trip? When I finished my first solo trip, I knew that I wanted to do more of it, but I was also just scared and confused and didn't know what to do. I think the scariest part is to just book that flight and book your stay. Those are the scariest parts. This year I already have so many trips planned. I'm currently in Capitola with my friend. We did Monterey yesterday. We went to the aquarium, and today we are doing Santa Cruz, so Santa Cruz Boardwalk. So I think the scary part is just planning things, and if you're doing a trip with a group, it's difficult to get everyone on board and everyone to be on the same page, which is kind of why solo trips are slightly better sometimes. Doing another trip to Austin next month, and then in March I'm doing a trip to Chicago because I want to go for St. Patty's and see the Green River. My thoughts on the solo trip. I really love how you can just walk around and do everything on your own terms. You also have to kind of figure out everything as you're going and by the day. So in Denver, for example, I really wasn't prepared for the weather. I mean, I was prepared before I took the flight, but I just didn't think I would go into the snow. I'm not a big snow person. I love my sun and I love the heat. So you kind of have to navigate through all of those hurdles and problems. And like when I was checking into the hostel, there were some issues, and you can't really call your mom, you can't call your boyfriend, not that I have one, but you can't just call anyone that you want. You kind of have to figure out all of these things on your own. So I think that's a very liberating experience to just do things on your own, which you can otherwise as well, but I think like you're kind of forced into that situation here. You have to shoot your own content, take your own photos, take your own videos, which is really fun. And I think I want to be able to document my, solo travels or like travels otherwise on Instagram better. So I'm gonna try to be more educational with my content. But yeah, that's it for this trip. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to comment below. I'll probably see you after my trip to Austin, or do I have anything else? No, I'll probably see you after my trip to Austin. Bye!